Imagine an island so isolated from the rest of the world that for 88 million years life has evolved on its own, extraordinary terms. A place where 90% of the wildlife is found nowhere else on Earth. This is Madagascar, a living laboratory of evolution, and deep within its rainforests, under a blanket of fallen leaves, lives one of its most peculiar experiments. What if I told you there was an animal that looked and acted exactly like a hedgehog, but wasn't a hedgehog at all? Welcome to the wild, wonderful world of the lowland streaked Tenrec, one of Madagascar's most perplexing and utterly charming residents. This little spiky enigma is a testament to evolution's playful genius, a creature that seems to have borrowed its blueprint from a completely different branch of the animal tree. It's an easy mistake to make. The spines, the small body, the habit of rolling into a defensive ball, it screams hedgehog. But peel back the layers of evolutionary history, and you find one of nature's greatest plot twists. They aren't related at all. The Tenrec belongs to an ancient and exclusively African group of mammals called Afrotheria. This means its closest living relatives are not other spiny insectivores, but a bizarre and wonderful collection of animals, including otter shrews, golden moles, aardvarks, and incredibly, even sea cows and elephants. This is a classic textbook case of convergent evolution. It's when two completely unrelated species living in similar environments or filling similar ecological niches independently evolve almost identical traits to solve the same problems. Look closely, and the differences become clear. A longer, more pointed snout, and of course those distinctive punk rock yellow stripes. That long snout is no accident. It's a hypersensitive probe, packed with nerve endings and whiskers, allowing the Tenrec to navigate and hunt in total darkness by touch and smell alone. And those stripes? They're not just for style. This bold pattern is a form of aposematism, a warning sign to predators that says, "I am not an easy meal." Don't let its small size fool you. Its back is a formidable fortress, covered in a mixture of stiff hairs and sharp, detachable quills. When threatened, its first instinct is to erect these spines and roll into a tight, impenetrable ball. But the streaked Tenrec has a more aggressive trick up its sleeve. If a persistent predator, like Madagascar's top carnivore, the cat-like fossa, gets too close, the Tenrec doesn't just sit and wait. Using a powerful set of specialized skin muscles, it can violently buck and twist, driving its loosely attached barbed quills into the attacker's face and mouth. It's a painful and effective deterrent that can cause serious injury and infection. And here's a truly bizarre fact, something that sets it apart from every other mammal on the planet. The streaked Tenrec communicates using stridulation. On its back is a special organ, a patch of thick, ridged quills. By rubbing these together at high speed, it produces a series of high-pitched buzzes and chirps, almost like an insect. This unique sound is used to keep family members in contact as they move through the dense, dark undergrowth. It's a spiky creature that literally sings through its back. As dusk settles over the rainforest, the Tenrec's day is just beginning. Largely nocturnal, they emerge from their burrows to forage. They are voracious insectivores. Using that sensitive snout like a miniature plow, they root around in the leaf litter and soft soil, sniffing out their favorite prey, earthworms, grubs, and other invertebrates. Their poor eyesight is no handicap here. Their world is one of scent, touch, and sound. When not foraging, they retreat to self-dug burrows, which can be surprisingly complex, providing a safe haven from predators and the elements. And to survive the cooler, drier winter when food is scarce, streaked Tenrecs can enter a state of torpor, dramatically lowering their metabolism and body temperature to conserve energy for weeks or even months at a time. But one of their most charming behaviors is how mothers lead their large families. A female can give birth to as many as 11 young, a huge number for such a small mammal. To keep this bustling convoy together, the babies follow her in a perfect single-file line. Each youngster gently holds the tail or hindquarters of the one in front, creating an adorable and highly effective Tenrec train. This ensures no one gets lost on their nightly excursions through the dense forest floor. The streaked Tenrec is endemic to Madagascar, found primarily in the lush, humid rainforests of the eastern part of the island, like here in Ranomafana National Park. To see one rustling in the undergrowth is a true moment of magic, but this magical world is fragile. Like so much of Madagascar's iconic wildlife, the Tenrec is threatened by habitat loss. Its rainforest home is shrinking, putting pressure on its populations and the entire unique ecosystem that depends on it. The streaked Tenrec is more than just a curiosity, it's a living testament to the incredible power of evolution and the precious, irreplaceable biodiversity of Madagascar. It reminds us that nature is full of surprises and that appearances can be profoundly deceiving. It's a punk rock hedgehog mimic that's more closely related to an elephant, a creature that sings with its spines and leads its young in a conga line through the forest. What did you find most surprising about this spiky mimic? The elephant connection, the quill singing, or the Tenrec train? Let us know in the comments and be sure to subscribe for more incredible deep dives into our planet's hidden wonders.